So 2 types of data that you can receive if you want to do a study of something. There is quantitative data. There is categorical data. Does anyone know the difference between quantitative and categorical? By the way, categorical is sometimes also known as qualitative. I know that's kind of small, isn't it? Do you need me to zoom in? A little bit. Okay. So, quantitative data and qualitative or categorical data. What does quantitative sound like? Quantity. What's a quantity? It's a number, right? When you buy a package of something and it says quantity 6 on the label, that means there's 6 inside of it, right? So quantitative data is numerical. It's a number of something. So if I put out a survey of people's favorite colors or something like that, and I had a list of red, yellow, green, blue, and you guys filled out and you just put a tally mark in which one was your favorite color, I would be receiving quantitative data. Because from that, I could say, this many people like red, this many people like blue. I would be able to give you a number for data, okay? Categorical, let's see, sorry, what was my example that I just did? Brain fart. Thank you. So, I don't want to say favorite colors. Let's see, what would be a better one? Average age, shoe size, height, right? Those are all numbers. Age, shoe size, height. Categorical data is putting you into certain categories. Now, my color illustration might be better used for categorical because you would either fit into the blue category or the red category or the yellow category. If I wanted to know what class you all were in, what grade you all were in, you would fit into one of 4 categories, right? You would be a freshman, a sophomore, a junior, or a senior. That's not a number answer. That's a category that you fit in, okay? So categorical data could be grade, it could be gender. Now I know there's debates about that, but you get the idea, right? That you fit into one of a set number of categories, okay? Religion, all those kinds of things that you would fill out where your answer would be a word, not a number, okay? You get the difference between the two?
Yes.
Okay, good. So, two-way tables, two-way frequency table, two-way tables. So, Antonio surveyed 60 of his classmates about their participating in school activities and whether they have a part-time job. The results are shown in the two-way frequency table. Now, what's interesting is he asked them 2 questions, didn't he? Mm-hmm. What did he ask them? Do you participate in activities? Do you have a part-time job? Right? Those are the things that he asked. Yes? Mm-hmm. So, two-way tables. We have 2 ways because we're going to be looking left to right, but we're also going to be looking up and down. So we have 2 categories for a job. They either have a job or they do not have a job, right? And then we have the participation stuff. They either participate in clubs or they participate in sports or they participate in both of them or in neither of them, okay? And that's the information we have. So if I wanted to fill out the remaining boxes, see that there are totals there? How many students participate only in clubs? Well, 12 and 3 is, so 15 total students participate only in clubs of the ones he served. How many participate in sports only? 18. In both? In neither? Okay, let's look at how many people have a job. How would I find that? Wouldn't that be everybody in that row? So I would add 12 plus 13 plus 16 plus 4, right? 12 and 13 is 25, and 16 and 4 is 20, so I think I got 45 there. Yeah? Okay. How many people don't have a job?
15.
3 and 5, 5, 2, 15. Now, what do I get if I add these two? Do I get 60 if I add this? Why do I get 60 if I add this and I add that? Because they're both representing the 60 people that were served. Okay? So now that I have my table filled out, I should be able to answer some questions. How many students have a job, excuse me, have a job and participate in sports only? So I'm going to look at the have a job, that would be the yes row, and only sports, that would be 13 people. Pretty easy. See if you can answer B, C, D. All right, so how many students participate in both sports and clubs but don't have a job? Well, I would look at the both column and don't have a job. That would be 5. Easy peasy. How many students have jobs? Well, we already filled that out, didn't we? 45 total have jobs. How many students participate in neither sports nor clubs? 6. So once we've filled out that information, these questions are 2-second answers, basically. You just figure out which box they're asking for and fill in the number. Okay? All right, next table. Jen surveyed 100 students about whether they like baseball or basketball. Take a minute and fill out that table. Go ahead and fill out the missing spots right there. You ready? Okay. People liking baseball. There's 61 like baseball. No, this is liking baseball, right? Mm-hmm. And this is liking basketball. Mm-hmm. That's kind of a confusing table. Okay, so yes for liking baseball would be 61 plus 13, right? Mm-hmm. So that is what, 74? No should be, if I remember, there should be 100 right here because that's how many students were asked, right? So I should have what, 26? Yeah. Does 16 plus 10 equal 26? Yes. Okay. What about coming this way? 61 and 16? 77. 13 and 10? 23. Does that equal 100? Yes. So I'm good. So now I can answer my questions. How many students like baseball? Liking baseball, that would be yes. Right? 74. Why is it not 61? Because that would be the people that like baseball and like basketball. And we're just asking for all the people that like baseball, not paying attention to whether they like basketball. Okay? How many students like basketball? Liking basketball, that would be right here, correct? How many? 77. How many students don't like baseball? So that would be the bottom row. But do like basketball? 16. Kind of get it? So that's all we're doing really, is filling in these tables and then answering questions about them. Okay? So this one's a little bit different because we've got some holes in we have a hole right here. Okay. Well, let's look at this. 100 students were surveyed about which beverage they chose at lunch. Some of the results are shown. Complete the table. So, how many students were surveyed? 100. So what goes in the bottom right? 100. Okay. So if this is 60, what does this have to be? 40. Okay. If I know that is 40, can I fill in this? Because doesn't 10 plus this plus 17 have to equal 40? So let's see. What's 10 and 17? 27. So what does that have to be if it's going to be 40? 13. Because 10 plus 13 plus 17, that's where the 40 comes from. These ones should be easy. 25, what's this one going to be? 24, 37, and 38. Do these equal 100? 30, 60, 75, yep, that's 100. And again, feel free to use a calculator if you need to. I know I'm just kind of doing it in my head. Okay. All right, you try to fill out the next one. Actually, you know what? You try 4 and 5. I'm going to give you a minute to look through the rest of the page there and see what you can do. If you need to talk to a partner for number 5, that's fine. And I'll catch up with you in a minute. Okay, so we can go ahead and skip number 5, but let's finish off number 4. 200 high school teachers were asked whether they preferred to use the chalkboard or the projector in class. Chalkboard. When was this survey given? The two-way frequency table shows some of the results of the survey. So I have 200 teachers totally surveyed. There's my 200. If 99 is right there, what does this number have to be? 101. Using the projector were only 56. Holy cow. Okay. 56. Oh, not only 56. Sorry. 113 total. 56 are female. What's the other number? How did you get that? 113 minus 56. By the way, does 44 plus 67 equal 101? Yes, so I'm on the right track. All right, dry erase board, 87 total, 44 are male. How do I find the female?
It's 57.
50.
Yeah, not 60.
Where?
57.
Right here? Thank you. Thank you. See, never trust your neighbors. They probably have the wrong answer anyways. All right, so how do I find this one? 87 minus 44 is what? 43. Does 43 plus 56 equal 99? Yes, so I know I can check 2 different ways to see if my numbers are correct. So let's answer our questions. How many teachers were female? Well, these are female teachers, and these are female teachers, so I add those 2 numbers together, or I can look here because I already added them there. 99 of the 200 were female. How many teachers prefer the projector? Well, this many ladies and this many gentlemen. So adding those together gives me 113. That's the total that like the projector. How many male teachers prefer the dry erase board? So male, I need to look at the bottom row, right? And dry erase board, that would be 44. Pretty easy? Okay, I have your homework printed out for you also. Yep, we're going to skip number 5. Homework, again, a lot of these are just filling in the tables. There are a first couple questions here. Identify whether the data is categorical or qualitative. Gold medal, silver medal, bronze medal. What do you think that is? Categorical, because you either got a gold medal, a bronze medal, or a silver medal. Not in that order, right? 100 meters, 200 meters, 400 meters, that would be numerical or quantitative. Yes?
Is something like number 5 going to be on the test?
No. No.
Wait, which one was number 5?
Number 5, it's asking you to combine 2 frequency tables. Okay? So your homework has 6 frequency tables or 6 two-way tables for you to go to. And then number 7 is a review of last night's stuff, asking you for the mean, the median, mode, etc. Okay? Happy studying.